Welcome back to Learn with Eamon. Today's topic is something that confuses many English learners, but don't worry. By the end of this video, you will feel 100% confident. We are going to learn direct and indirect speech step by step with clear explanation, simple rules, and lots of practical examples. So, in this video, you will learn what is direct speech, what is indirect speech, why do we use them, all the rules to change direct speech to indirect speech, tenses change, tense changes, pronoun changes, time and place, word changes, how to convert statements, questions and commands, common mistakes students make and how to avoid them. So watch till the end, grab a notebook and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more clear English lessons. So let's begin. What is direct speech? Direct speech means reporting the exact words spoken by someone. For example, Ali said, I am going to school. The words inside quotation marks are his exact words. That is direct speech. Okay. So we use direct speech to show the exact words of the speaker, make stories and conversations interesting, give precise meanings. So what is indirect speech? Indirect speech, also called reported speech, means telling what someone said without quoting their exact words. For example, indirect speech we say, she said, I am tired. While in indirect speech we say, she said that she was tired. Notice the changes? No quotation marks, use of that, tense changes from present to past, and pronoun changes. Indirect speech is useful because it makes communication smoother. It's practical in writing reports, news, and storytelling. So, basic rules to convert direct to indirect speech. Here are the golden rules you must remember. Number 1, remove quotation marks. No inverted commas in indirect speech. Number 2, use that for statements. We usually add that between the reporting verb and the reported speech. Number 3, change pronouns. Pronouns depend on the speaker and listener. For example, in indirect speech, he said, I am happy. While in indirect speech, he said that he was happy. I changes to he. Okay, so number 4, change tenses. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, said, told, asked, etc., then the tense of the reported speech goes one step back. Present simple to past simple, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, past simple to past perfect, and will to would. Change time and place words. So today to that day, tomorrow to the next day, now to then, here to there, yesterday to the day before. So tense change examples. Let's see how to apply tense changes with clear examples. Simple present to simple past. Direct speech. He said, I play football. Indirect speech. He said that he played football. Present continuous to past continuous. Direct speech. She said, I am reading a book. Indirect. She said that she was reading a book. Present perfect to past perfect. Direct speech. They said, we have finished our homework. Indirect speech. They said that they had finished their homework. Past simple to past perfect. Direct speech. He said, I bought a new car. Indirect speech. He said that he had bought a new car. Will to would. Direct speech. She said, I will help you. Indirect speech. She said that she would help me. So, if the reporting verb is in the present tense, says or asks, the tense of the reported speech does not change. For example, she says, I like tea, to she says that she likes tea. Okay? So, pronoun and time word change examples. Pronouns. Direct speech. He said, I am busy. Indirect speech. He said that he was busy. So, direct speech. She said to me, I love you. Indirect speech. She told me that she loved me. Okay, so time and place words. For direct speech, today. For indirect, that day. In direct speech, tomorrow, indirect speech the next day, direct speech yesterday, indirect speech the day before, direct speech now, and indirect speech then. Okay, so reporting questions. How do we change questions? Use asked instead of said. Remove quotation marks and question mark. Use the question word what, where, when, etc. or if, whether for yes or no questions. Change tense pronoun and time words. Yes or no question example. Okay, so direct. He said, are you coming? Indirect. He asked if I was coming. So WH questions. WH like why, where, when. It's okay. So direct speech. She said, where do you live? Indirect speech. She asked where I lived. Example. Direct speech. She said, what is your name? So indirect speech. She asked what my name was. Direct speech. He said, do you like tea? Indirect speech. He asked whether I liked tea. Okay. So reporting commands, requests, and suggestions. For imperative commands or requests, use reporting verbs told, ordered, requested, advised, suggested, and use to plus base verb. Command example. Direct speech. He said, open the door. Indirect speech. He told me to open the door. Negative command. Direct speech. She said, don't shout. Indirect speech. She told me not to shout. Request example. Direct speech. He said, please help me. Indirect speech. He requested me to help him. Suggestion. Direct speech. He said, let's go for a walk. Indirect speech. He suggested going for a walk. So, let's have a look on the common mistakes to avoid. Number 1. Forgetting to change tense. Keeping wrong pronouns. Using that for questions. Wrong. Use if, whether, or WH words instead. Forgetting to remove question marks in indirect speech. So tip, practice makes perfect. Okay, so practice as much as you can. Here I have some practice sentences for you. I want you guys to solve these sentences and then comment their answers. So the number 1 sentence I have is, she said, I am tired. Number 2, he said, I like chocolate. Number 3, she asked, where is the bus stop? Number 4, he said, don't touch it. Number 5, they said, we will come tomorrow. Okay, so pause the video, try these and write your answers in the comments. I will check them for you. So now you know what direct and indirect speech is, how to convert statements, questions, commands, all the tense, pronoun and time word changes. So keep practicing. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel. So if you found this lesson helpful, please like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to Learn with Aman for more clear and simple English grammar lessons, and tell me in the comments what topic should I teach you next. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned and happy learning.